Hello, Prikansa is HornbillTV la Nagaland Express. A Narayana Swamy, Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment pra Friday de Woka laga Longsa Bosti de visit kurise centrally sponsored schemes khan upor review kuribole. Itla upor de women, self-help groups, Anganwadi workers, ASHA aro alak logo de interaction thakise Longsa Bosti community hall de. Narayana Swamy bra itu pichde Woka district la officials khan ge log kurise aro event de WhatsApp run application sath hi koi na smart artificial intelligence based assistance platform utu launch kurise. Ajit Kumar Ranjan Deputy Commissioner Woka bra kuise ki itu innovative initiative to citizen aro government majode interaction aro service delivery asan hobo dibo nimide conversational AI based chatbot WhatsApp te operate kurala implement kurise. Chatbot sathi do automated assistance ase 24/7 chulaule. आगे दे लोंगसा विलेज काउंसिल और जीबीस खान बा मेमोरेंडम सबमिट कुरिसे यूनियन मिनिस्टर के कि लोंगसा बुस्ती दे ब्लैक टॉप रास्ता दो आरो दांगोर कुरबुले आरसीसी ब्रिज बनाओ मोय.
We get a severe problems to look after by the government of India. For that purpose, I visited Nagaland, that is Woka district, and the village called as Yokana, Longsa village. And my district collector advised me to have an interaction with our head of all the institutions. And one of our colleagues asked me to explain about the eligibility, what all the facilities are getting from the union territory.
Kohima Municipal Council bra Saturday de Urban Swachh Bharat Mission under the Choita Wards nibide RRR Center inaugurate kurise. Kohima la Deputy Commissioner Shanavas pra itu homoy kuise town de solid waste management kuriya do KMC nimide ekta dangor digdari ase. Itu nimide reduce, reuse or recycle center do pollution control kurubole karne bishi lagi ase. Public khan kisem kachra khan alak na kuriya nimide bi digdar bishi samna kure koigina Manu khan ge itu opor jankari dibule lage kuise.
Not only the people from Nagaland, even my own area, Kerala laga Philippines, Kut laga Philippines na ekta problem ase. Amagan bishi lamba laga to napa bhe. And we don't think too far and we don't think too long. Amagan itiya kinega ase, we want to be so comfortable in our house and in our surroundings. We don't think beyond that. There is a concept called sustainable development. Sustainable development. Bachakan ke udi sabe school jagan tegan koi nahi. Sustainable development matlab we are developing now, keeping in mind the future. Means amagan piche bhi generation kan ahibol aise. Taikan karne bhi resource kan rakibol lage. Ito monte bhavana kurigina amagan kinega develop hobo na, that is called sustainable development. Aji ami olo science laga kotha kurula ase because this is very related to environment and science. So very simple language. Ami bhi expert no hai. I think expert kanto thakibo, but ami laga limited knowledge de amagan kohima manugan kina kurubo lage idui obode. So sustainable development laga bhavnai kore na kore manugan India hoile bhi America hoile bhi we don't think We don't think beyond our town, beyond our state, and beyond our country. So that is why there is something called carbon footprint. Every country laga carbon footprint tagedo. Magan kiman atmospheric pollution. Atmospheric tagedo na. Et laga upor de. The air we are breathing in. Itu laga pollution karne magan kiman contribute koriyate. So every country is contributing to that, and there is called carbon footprint. Nagaland, amagan industry man nahi. Bishtangor industry can be nahi. So that is why our contribution to the overall carbon footprint of the world may be minimum. But at the same time, Nijog areas have choto area. For example, you take the example of Kohima town. For this particular area, the kind of pollution we are doing now, this is much more than what the population of Kohima town can take in. Would you say? So that is called carbon footprint. And finally, all of this leads to there is something called global warming. तो बार बार होने लगे ना टीवी पे भी global warming हुई ऐसे गर्म हुई ऐसे बच्चे की वजह से भी years back, I'm talking about thousands of years back, ice age लगी तो earth पे. Then slowly things are going. Earth is becoming warmer. And itu Leonardo DiCaprio जने एक एक्टर असे तो त्याला इंटरव्यू करने सेशे बोले ताई भी इतुला शिकोई दो इतु ताई आर्टिक सर्कल नले गुड कर कराएगे ना आइस मेल्ट हुई ऐसे ना आइस का मिशी मेल्ट हुई ऐसे इतुला कोता भी हुए बट वी आर लेस बोदर्ड बिकॉज़ समागन तो कोई मत हुई ऐसे तो ना आर्टिक ते की
KMC la administrator T Lanusen la longkuma bakuise itu choita triple R centers khan logde nota alak centers bi colonies alak khan de ase ta kuise RRR centers khan de na chulai ja kapra juta electronic saman toys kitab paper enga khan sob lobole pare kuise aro center bra register suta needle measuring tape water dispenser scissors machine oil screwdrivers set banners aro posters khan dibo kuise
inaugurated 6 are reduce, reuse, recycle centers for 6 wards here in supermarket. As we all know, it's still not in use, so thankfully we found the space for these 6 wards. Other wards are also coming up. There are other centers, so altogether we have like 10 or 11 centers. So these centers are mainly to do with, this is for reusing things that are not in use. So I can donate my old or unused things here, and someone else, if they like, can pick it up. It's like that, and the SHGs will mend this. So what they'll do is that they'll upcycle some of the things that cannot be reused, like stitching cloth bags or making mats, those kind of things. And then in the end, this campaign will culminate on 5th June, World Environment Day. After that, what they'll do is that, what we are planning to do is that we have to set up one permanent center for the whole of Kohima. After that, what we'll do is that we'll just check and have a meeting, and then the things that we think which we cannot be reused here within ourselves, we will tie up with the dealers. Recyclers are here. There are 14 of them, major players in Kohima. So we will tie up, and then maybe tie up with them and then send it for recycling through their vehicles and all. So that's the main idea. But the main idea is this about reducing, buying new things. If I can get a usable one, an old one also, which I can reduce, then I am preventing myself from buying something and adding to the carbon footprint, things like that. Or if I can reuse, then again I am preventing something going to the landfill. So that's the main idea, for a more sustainable world. That's the idea. To all the people and all the public, we request, we will advertise all the locations, and then we request them to bring their unused items. It can be toys, it can be footwear and clothes, clean. It has to be clean. And unused utensils also, everything, tools also, they can donate anything and everything they want here. Then some people may like, and when they come, they can also, maybe they will also find something that they like, and they can pick it up. That's the idea.
Kohima Municipal Council has inaugurated a center for triple RR, that is reduce, reuse and recycle, under the Urban Swachh Bharat mission for 6 wards in Kohima. Their objective in setting up the collection center for the citizen is to give used products such as plastic items, old books and any other items that can be refurbished at the center. This RR center will be geotagged and all information will be uploaded in Marine Life portal as well as in Swachhtown portal. The best performing RR and award ceremony will be held on World Environment Day. I'm Grace, reporting from Kohima with Bangwai.
Friday, May 19 शाम 3:20 PM निशना दे चांगतोंग याब्रा approximately 4 किलोमीटर जाइगिना लोंगलेंग जा रास्ता दे एकटा डंपर ट्रक चिपिंग पाथर बुकिगिना आई थाका ब्रा टर्निंग लो समय कैपसाइड हुइना जिप्सी कुंदु लोंगलेंग फाले ब्रा आई थाकिसे इतु ऊपर गिरिना गाड़ी दे थाका एकजुन गे स्पॉट ते मुराई दिसे आरो अलग एकजुन कुन ताइला ब्रदर इन लॉ थाकिसे इतु गे बिशी बिया ब्रा जोखम करि दिसे HornbillTV ब्रा चांगतोंग याला ओसी लोगो जानी पाइसे ताकान एक्सीडेंट जगह विक्टिम दुइजन गे उठाबोले दिगदार हुआ निमिदे नितिन साई कंपनी ला मशीनरी गाड़ी लगा मदद लोइना ट्रक के हटाई दिसे और डिसीज्ड और इंजर्ड हुआ दुइजन गे भी चांगतोंग या CHC दे लुई जाइसे इतु पीछे से जान जाय जा विक्टिम लगा बॉडी दो पुलिस पर लीगल फॉर्मेलिटीज कुरा पिछते रिलेटिव्स के दी दिया कुइसे और इंजर्ड हुआ मानु भी चांगतोंग या OPD ब्रा उलाई जाइसे कुइसे डंपर ट्रक ला ड्राइवर कुन लगा नाम निर्मल सोनवाला से ताई पुलाई जाएगिना से तो निमित्ते पुलिस ताइगे बिसारी ऐसे और चांगतोंग या पुलिस स्टेशन दे भी FIR लॉन्च करिगिना से और जानी पाइसे पुलिस खान ब्रा 6 बजे एनेगा दे कंपनी लगा ड्राइवर एक जून मातिगिना डंपर दो सर्विसेबल थाकिले पुलिस का सीधे आनिगिना राखिबले निमित्ते जगह दे जाइसेले डंपर दो न जाना मानुब्रा जुलाई ना थाकिसे कुइसे इतु निमित्ते ताखान ट्रक लगा ऊपर दे इकु इन्वेस्टिगेशन करुबले ना पारा होइसे पुलिस खान इत्या पुलाई जाला ड्राइवर ऊपर इन्वेस्टिगेशन चुली आसे HornbillTV ब्रा डंपर लगा मालिक के भी कथा करिसे होइले भी मालिक ब्रा तो इत्या पुलिस केस जाय आसे इतु निमित्ते इकु कमेंट करबो ना पारिबो कुइसे Nagaland la agriculture department bra aya monsoon nimide farmers khan kane advisory dise climate change hoi thaka bra pani suka hoi ja floods hoi ja bishi gorom hua noile bi hailstorm giria khan dikhi pa nimde farming kuria manu khan laga livelihood kane itia thaka scientific knowledge chulabole lage kuina janaise advisory de kuise dhan gira aro natural calamity upor hoshar thakibole lage मकय आरो एनेगा अलग क्रॉप्स खान लगा ऊपर फॉल आर्मी वर्म निमिदे साइ थाकिबले लागे बारिश बिशी गिरिले स्लोप खान दे पानी खान नामिजा बोन कुरबले लॉग बंडिंग कुरबले लागे एडवाइजरी दे कुइसे थिक टाइम दे प्लांट्स खान के बिया कुरिया कीरा खान हटाई दिबले लागे आरो पारियातक यंग पैडी सीडलिंग्स चुलावले कुइसे प्लांट लगा भाल हेल्थ निमिदे प्लांट्स खान लगा दिगदारी ऊपर एग्रीकल्चर स्टेशंस नोहिले भी ATMA फार्मर्स फ्रेंड खान के रिपोर्ट करी दिबी कुइसे मोकचुंगला 24th अंगे त्योंगपांग असेंबली कॉन्स्टिट्युएंसी ब्रा एम्बुलेंस आरो बैकहो एक्सकवेटर निमदे समन एकता लुइसे एडवाइजर तोंगपांग उजकम लगा घोरब्रा May 19 दे प्रोग्राम दे कोथा कुराव मोय उजकम ब्रा मानुखान के सर्विस दिया खान भाल ब्रा चुलाबले कुइसे आरो गाड़ी खान ब्रा मोकचुंग डिस्ट्रिक्ट सोपते सर्विस चुलाबले कुइसे मानुखान के कमती फी ब्रा मदद दिबले ताइ कुइसे प्रोजेक्ट ला गोल दो मानुखान के सोशल सर्विस दिबले निमदे आसे प्रॉफिट काने न होय किना पहिले भी ताइब्रा आरो कुइसे कि ऑटोमोबाइल्स चुलाबले काने दो लेबर और रिसोर्सेस लागिबो इतो निमदे सर्विस चुला लगा खर्चा पैसा भी ओलोप तो दिबले लागिबो कोइगिना
ता ग्राबो नो ताचुंग जिबो नो तालांबो नो दबो यारि जा सुनुजे आजि बोरांचिया आजि आलमा नो आलिबो सोसाइटी दजागे तंगार दंगनोंगि तेरा ता चंबानो बोरा चांग सा नोके इबा जा फिक्सा सेजो ओनो तमा दिमला जेरनि दासबा आजि लोक देनो बदे दखरा
तो बलाजो तो लो गाजे असंका से वार्ड मा वाजे काना फलाडे समय में मुआजा ता अनुशी समाडे 当然呀，俺姐个自保个哒，俺姐是他自保个哒，他比了嘛哩走，你从这，啥也没信，raksa走，
It's been a long dream, and it all built up after the COVID-19 pandemic. We all know how the Naga people struggled, and Mugukchung district, particularly 24th Angayomang constituency people, how they have struggled during the COVID pandemic. So it was a lesson learned by all of us. So after that, these things came to my mind. So actually this vehicle, as I've mentioned in the program, it was purchased in 2019, and this vehicle was used as a medical mobile unit in our constituency with the help of the Hands Foundation. But during the pandemic, this service was discontinued. That's why I come up with this ambulance service. And even the name, nomenclature itself, it says Angayumbang ambulance. So as mentioned, as shared in the program, our area people will be given with a certain discount. And if people outside the constituency, if they also require, then I think the committee, they have their own guidelines. So they will charge as per the market rate. So I believe this is actually intended for the Angayumbang constituency, but they will cover the entire Mokchung district. But with this service, I believe people in need, they will be much relieved. Now this vehicle will be managed by a welfare group, a group of 24 people who are from the Alambang ward. So I've seen their activities, I've heard, so I was quite impressed. So I thought that this service will be handed over to them instead of the party. So I'm hopeful that the Rangro Longcham group, they will successfully handle to meet the objective of the ambulance.
And regarding our excavators?
So we all know it has become a need, not for the people, and particularly during monsoons, everyone is after the excavator. So I believe with that intention we have bought this excavator. So with this machineries in place in our constituency, I think it will really help the constituency people.
Reports la hisab te party bra rang ro longjam kundu ekta welfare organization ase alampang ward bra takhan ge ambulance service to sabole digna ase excavator nimide to committee in charge rakhibole lagibo koise eto gari khan chulabole nimide rules aro poisa khan charge kurbo aro angit yongpang assembly constituency manu khan nimide 30% discount rakhi dibo koise. Jo kali Reserve Bank of India bra announce kurise takhan rupees 2000 la circulation bond kuribole ase koina eto nishna takhan bank khan ge 2000 rupees to immediate effect bra nadi jabi kuise aro public khan ge bi May 23rd bra September 30th tak 2000 rupees laga note to deposit na exchange kurilu bi koina advice dise I will detail sabo reporter ke krisen ke bolo
Nese aru jua kali Reserve Bank of India khan bra bishi dangor announcement ekta dishe announcement du ki ase koile tahan bra kwadu itu rupees 2000 du tahan circulation pra withdraw kuri dia ase bond kuri dia ase koigine tahan announce kurise aru tahan itu timeline do May 23rd pra September 30 tak digina ase to Hornbill TV pra itu la upor banks kumba approach kurise kotha kurubole HDFC Bank of Baroda aru SBI la dusra main town area khan hulibi approach kurise hulibi tahan bra authorized manu kotha kurubole nai koigine tahan itu kwa nimide aji Hornbill TV yere State Bank of India laga regional business office te ahigine ase aru itu regional business office khan pra Hornbill TV ke itu Reserve Bank of India ra pura itu information details dia to hand out to tahan bi authorized manu kotha kurile nai koise itu nimire tahan bi moange details hand out to yare digina ase aru tahan bi moange itu public khan ge sensitize kurile janai dile bishi bal hobo kwa nimire man aru itu la kotha kurine jawo to itu rupees 2000 note to India re kitia introduce hoise gole 2016 de itu rupees 2000 to introduce kurise aru cholai thagi ne ahya homoe 2018 aru 2019 laga majore itu rupees 2000 laga printing to bond kurise aru Reserve Bank of India bra itu la reason to ki digina ase gole tahan bra kwadu for the past few years manu khandu itu bishi bak to digital transaction online transaction di hi cholai ja itu eklai no hoy holibi dusra itu denominations 500 rupees aru 100 rupees 200 rupees kan hi public khan itu bishi cholai ja ni bire tahan itia do itu rupees 2000 not to circulation ra tahan bond kuri diwole laga ekta tahan janai dishe aru itu tahan bra timeline dia moi kwado itu May 23rd pra shuru goine September 30 tak digina se kore tahan bra kwado itu public kan ge bank kan de jaigina itu either exchange kura 2000 not to dusra denominations kan bra either exchange kura na tahan la itu paisa do 2000 not to deposit kuri dibole tahan announce kurise aru itu tahan bra itu kwa hisab hoile do moi ekta janabole thaga do September 30 tak tahan time digina ase holibi to September 30 pichero holibi tahan bra kwado itu rupees 2000 do legal tender hi thagibo koise aru itu itia tahan bank de ekta instruction dia hisab hoile do aru public khan janiwo thakia la hoile do kuma manu itu rupees 2000 do exchange kuribole ase koile do itu do any bank de paribo bank ko de holibi paribo aru itu at a time rupees 20000 exchange kuribole paribo aru deposit la kotha koile do deposit hoile do without any restrictions tahan itu deposit kuribo paribo public khan holibi nijor la branch te nijor la account de itu paisa deposit kuribole lagya la ekta Reserve Bank of India pra janai dishe aru Reserve Bank of India pra joa kali itu announcement dia piche de bank sob ke itu with immediate effect itu 2000 rupees to public ke nadi jabi koigine announce kuri dishe aru itu Reserve Bank of India laga ekta target hoile to itu rupees 2000 to circulation bra tahan bond kuri diwole kushish kurese aru tahan bi public khan ge order noy holi bi advice ekta digine thagya do parya tak tahan ge itu advice ekta digine thagya do rupees 2000 do bank khan de either deposit na exchange kuri dibi koigine announce kuri dishe itu nimire tahan itu laga ekta time dia nimine public khan holibi itu jani gene ahine either deposit kwa nishna deposit to nijor la account itu branch khan de kuribo lage aru exchange hoile to any bank khan de exchange kuro lage with a limit of rupees 20000 at a time koigena bank khan pra itu Reserve Bank of India pra announce kuri dishe aru bishi important ekta janiwole thakya to itu deposit karne hoilibi na exchange karne hoilibi iku fee terawole na lagya la ekta public khan jani gine jaigine itu either deposit na exchange kuribole pare aru banks khan hoilibi SBI khan pra hoilibi public khan ge jankari diwole thaga du itu do tahan hoilibi bank sub te itu laga information khan hoili dine thagibo itu garne tahan itu deposit khan na kurage na exchange na kurage itu laga details khan hoilibi puri gina exchange na deposit bi kuribi koigine janai dishe itia garne man hobo man May 23rd te manu paisa deposit korle ahia exchange korle ahia ramde itu la opore ground report kurine jabo moi reporter ke Christian ke ho with camera person Wong for Hornbill TV tia
alcohol or drug addict pra duk pa individuals or takhan laga family khan karne bhal khobor aiginas Guwahati alcohol and drug rehab come de-addiction khan bra 90 days treatment provide kuri ase medically supervised detoxification logot etu rehabilitation center to past 7 years pra drugs aro alcohol addiction de kaam kuri ase kundu assam Guwahati laga Lakhimi Path Panjabari Road Barbary Village house number 8 te located ase itu center pra alcohol or substance abuse kan control kurbo kane innovative ways kan explore kurise aro center de yoga meditation counseling aro follow ups kan bi provide kure IB itu do saisam itu thaka ase tela bulletin kane aro alag alag khobor kane sai thakbe Hornbill TV. Goodbye.